Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to April's Build-A-Page Spring Cleaning Edition, making page kits. Now, if you saw my March wrap-up, you saw that I made 3 layouts with the page kits that I put together with you. And if you go back to when I put those page kits together with you, I had carried forward some page kits. A couple of those I've been carrying forward for a while. So I was sort of thinking on the weekend and looking through my supplies and what I wanted to use this month, and I realized that I was a little bit overwhelmed by some of the leftover page kits that I had. I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to go with some of these, so I decided that we would do a bit of a spring cleaning edition. So they will not be new page kits. They will be adaptations of previous ones, a couple that I didn't use last month and previous months, but the goal being to get those used this month. So you saw my collection obsession collection share earlier in the week, I guess probably on Monday, on the 1st of April. And I didn't do a kit for this month. And I didn't do a How to Kill a Kit with Style for the quarter. Hopefully I might join in sort of midway. I have to send a message to Sarah and see if that would be okay, or post something in the group to see if I sort of joined in May. But I muddled up the first quarter one. I'm used to working month to month, and I did use most of that kit that I put together, but January, I sort of remembered and didn't put my layouts away, but I generally tend to, it's a little bit a part of my routine that at the end of the month I do my wrap-ups, show my leftovers, my layout shares, and then I put my layouts away. I like to have my layouts put away, and so I did put a few layouts away. I didn't put some away. Long story short, I got myself muddled and I couldn't really show you anything useful at the end of the quarter, and I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to go in the second quarter, so maybe a 1-month hiatus on that. Anyway, let's have a look at these page kits. And at the moment, I feel that I'm only going to have the collection obsession and these page kits to concentrate on, so we should be able to get quite a few of them done. So let me start here with sort of the leftovers here from last month. So if you recall, I had 2 page kits with some lovely basic gray items, and I had this one here. I did use one. In fact, it was the very, very first page that I did. And then I had these lovely papers, and I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do with that, and I felt there was something missing. And the lovely Sheila, my friend Sheila from Scotian Scrapbooker over on Instagram, gave me the idea to add a cardstock to this kit, and I love that idea. And look, now you see, I think this will probably not get used, but this definitely will. And now I'm a lot more comfortable, and I like this page kit a lot more. And then I also brought in, I had this cardstock as well, which I may or may not use. This is a scrap. And then I also had a piece of this lovely textured cardstock in cinnamon from Simple Stories. I love, love, love these cardstocks. And I think that might go as well. So I've sort of added a little bit to this kit, and I'm a lot happier with it. And I still have, of course, a lot of the embellishments. So I have 3 sticker sheets here. Grand Bazaar, element stickers from Offbeat, where I have still quite a bit left, and Junebug. Now, I'm not sure looking here at Junebug if there is much here that I might use, but this, I'm not sure. But I think here I can definitely use this border strip, this label probably as well, or tab, I should say, not a label. And then here, I'm not so sure if there's anything that will be useful, but I'm going to keep these with the page kit. These stickers, definitely the colors here go well. Best Day Ever, this fun sticker. I might use the arrow here and find something to cover up Trick or Treat, because I don't think I'll be doing any kind of Halloween layouts. Another lovely tab. So I think I can get some of this used up for sure. Couple of the Flare, which are from Grand Bazaar as well. And these from Grand Bazaar. Now, these are some of these are very dimensional, two-dimensional, I think, for me. But I'm thinking here, I think these orange is one, and that works beautifully. And these are dimensional, but a lot less, no more than a lovely Bramble Fox piece. So I think I might be able to use those too. I'm not sure that I'm going to get much more than that used up, but we'll see. So there we go. And then I have this little bag here with still a couple of these, the hearts here in wood veneer, and a couple of other bits and pieces that I didn't use on the first kit. So I'm a lot happier with this page kit now, and I have these. I don't remember what I put it with, but I know I had them out, and I had them in the sort of box or storage that that I put my page kits in, and I think this might fit nicely with this page kit. So a lot happier. Thank you, Sheila, for always giving me such wonderful ideas. So number one. Then the other page kit that I did not use last month was another one from the Simple Stories My Story. I did use one of them, but then I had this. There we go. Okay, I don't know where that comes from, but you know what? I'm going to go put it over there with the basic gray. It seems to me that might be where it goes. So I had this lovely, lovely paper. I love this paper, and I know I wanted to use part of the background, but I think I still have this in 6x8, but I do absolutely love this paper. And let's see, I even had a photo chosen. There it is, a photo for Christina's album here from her trip to New York, and I think this works beautifully. So I think I might do this, and you see I have, now you see this is probably from Basic Gray, but I think this would be great to map the photo. I brought this over as well because it might work with this. This was from the Mercy Tiara, one of the Mercy Tiara kits. It might work, and I might use it for matting. So I've added this, and I've added this to this lovely page kit. And we'll see, because of course this might work for Mad About Mini paper pads as well. So I have that with that. So I augmented this page kit a little bit. I actually have the photo for this one. Somebody last month was asking me when I choose the photos when I'm making my page kits. And that depends. If you go back and you look at my Build-A-Page, you'll see that once or twice I actually started and used photos as a starting off point. Most times I think I use the paper, and I actually just add the photos when I'm ready to scrapbook. But this photo I had already chosen to go along with this page kit. I just love the colors that go along with it. I love to bring in a little bit of this golden color. I think this works perfectly. I have these Bramble Fox bits, Adventure in Weights, Pack Your Bags. So these are lovely travel ones. So this will be fun as well. And I brought in Simply the Best. Again, this would have been from a Mercy Care Kit. I can't remember which one. I have used some of these, but I definitely wanted to put these. Are these chipboard? Yeah, they are chipboard, but they're quite thin, which I really like from Pink Fresh, from Simply the Best, and I think that will go very well with that. So that is a fairly complete page kit, as is the previous one. So I think I can get really going on that quite easily. Now, I still have, of course, my the story here, and we'll see if I can bring any of this in to go with that page kit for maybe a title. My story, I think, is a little bit Write the Story, perhaps. This little coffee cup might work well in there. Smile, happy day today, maybe the camera. So we'll see. I'm going to keep that with this page kit, and then we'll see, because now this kit, this was my collection obsession. Was it maybe January or February? So I've got quite a bit of mileage out of this. I do have a little bit left, not an awful lot of 12 by 12 paper. So I think we'll see what we can get used this month with this page kit, and then we'll make some decisions with it. Some bits of this will go back into my stash, these alphas, of course, and we'll see where we go with that. But that is a second page kit, which is pretty complete and even has its photo. Now, this is definitely more of a starting point than it is a page kit, but it was from a Mercy Care Kit, because one of the things I did, was it in March or was it in February, my friends? I don't know. Time is just going so fast. I'm having trouble keeping up. Anyway, I used one of the kits, and I have these two lovely pieces of paper left, and for some reason there's a little bit cut off of each, so the width is not 12. I think it's more like 11, but this can definitely be either a half and half, a band, like in that lovely video that Scylla showed us recently, or it could be a 1/3, 2/3, sort of there, and then maybe just bring this down a little bit more. Anyway, I find that these three papers definitely go very well together. Well, I think these two are probably from the same collection. In fact, I'm pretty sure they are, which I think, so it's a fairly early kit, because I think this is Jen Hatfield. And I do have another piece of this here. So this is more of a starting point, but it's sort of in the category of leftovers that I don't really want to put away. I want to get used, because I do want to sort of go through and finish up some of those lovely Mercy Care kits that I bought. They are jam-packed, so you get a lot of layouts done. Yeah, so you can see here I took, like, I guess maybe half an inch off. Anyway, we'll see. But this one is more of a starting point. There we go. All right, 3. Now, these two, my friend, I keep showing them to you. I keep showing them to you time and time again, and I have not used them. So, this month they get used, or what is it? Use it or lose it, that kind of thing. If I don't get these used this month, then they will get broken down and either put back in my stash. And I don't know why, because these two pieces of paper are absolutely gorgeous together. So why have I not used them? I have no idea. A little bit of gold foiling on here as well. I've put this with it, and I might only use this part or bring it in, but this needs to get used this month, my friends, because I think I've shown this to you probably 3 times by now, at least. And there's another little piece here, which comes from another layout, so we'll put that in there. And this next one is the same thing, my friends. I have shown this to you several times, and I have not used it. And I'm wondering here, because quite frankly, I'm not sure that this lovely piece of paper fits with the kit. And that may be what has been throwing me off, because if I look at everything else here, I can make all of this work together. There are some scraps from previous layouts. There's this lovely bit of textured cardstock from the Simple Stories. There's a little bit of the peach. And so that is what I think. So I think this lovely paper needs to get some new friends and needs to be removed from this page kit for me to use it, because I honestly think that's what has been throwing me. So now you can see that I do not have a 12 by 12 here. So we're going to have to see what we do with that. I'm going to go have a look at my Bella Boulevard Besties, or perhaps I'll just get a whipped cream piece of cardstock out and then use these for some scraps. I think that's what I might do. So this gets removed, and we'll see what we do with that later in the month. So hopefully now that will get me using this lovely page kit. Okay, then now I have here, and this I did use. This is there's a little bit of Storyteller and Cocoa Vanilla Daydream in here, but this kit was basically New Day, and I did use it. I did a half and half. In fact, I used this one for March's All About the Base, and I did a half and half layout with it. So I don't have much left here, so this needs to get used up and then taken care of. So we have the sticker sheet. Now let's see what I do have here left in paper. There we go. So this lovely rainbow, and you see I really do like this. And this goes quite well on this lovely textured cardstock. And I could maybe add a little bit of this in there. Yeah, see, I'm still... So what I did with this is I cut it down in two, thinking I would use some of the journaling cards, and I didn't. This pattern, I've said it before, I love the colors in this, but this pattern, for me to enjoy using it, would have had to have been tighter. So extra bits of those florals in there for me to enjoy. If I do love small patterns, so I do like that, but I would have liked it to be a lot fuller, I guess, or tighter, whichever way you want to look at it, but a lot more of these little florals. So let's see. But I do think I can get, because I did do the half and half, and I used a beautiful yellow paper with it. And this could be nice as well. Okay, so we'll have to see. And could I use a little bit Okay, this is another cut apart. Not quite sure what I would do with this. I'm going to put this over here with those, but definitely want to get something done with these three. And I'm not sure which side of this I would use. Now, I think if I use this side, I would probably not use this background paper because it would be a little bit too similar. But I do sort of like this. I do like this as well. And then I could maybe just use a strip. I don't know. This I find quite nice together, actually. I do like the contrast, but I would need something, either a cardstock piece or just like a tone-on-tone pattern here to separate these two. Another cut apart. Love, love, love these cameras. So you see down here, I think I might use this on it. So I'm actually thinking that I can get 2 layouts out of this, and we'll have to see. I think I could use, you know, a piece of this. Okay, this is a cut apart. Yeah, I don't know. But so I'm going to put these together, and I'm going to put these together, but definitely this is going to get used somehow. This is definitely going to get used somehow. I have the sticker sheet here that is going to be useful, and as I say, I added some bits from Simple Stories. Here, this is not Simple Stories, Cocoa Vanilla Storyteller. This hello would go beautifully with this. This lovely little blue butterfly would go as well. And then I had some flair here from Daydream. And some lovely, ooh, these are nice, Sunset Sea Spiegel Mom scrap sequins. So that works well. And then this might work. Choose Joy. I think these could work. I could get at least a couple of these used up. So there you go. That gives us a fairly complete kit here as well with the sticker sheet. So let me bring the sticker sheet out. Oh, there's even another lovely sequin mix here. They both might go. Let's put all of this. And then I have the frames and tags. So let's put these back into, is there another set of ephemera here? Yeah, there's more ephemera. I'm going to put these back in here for now. All of this back in here. And I definitely know that I am going to use these bits here. And then you see I have this yellow cardstock. Now, which might, would that go with this? It might. Now you see I could make, now this I'm starting to like, and I could maybe do a 1/3, 2/3. Okay, let's put that on the side, but I'm definitely going to keep that with this page kit, and I am going to do my best to try and get that used up, because I think this collection now needs to be taken apart now, and we'll see what we do with any leftovers if we still have them. Maybe, you know, get some of these into a giveaway. I'm not quite sure, because, you know, ephemera or flat embellishing is not much of my jam anymore. I do still use, but not all that much. So there you go. This is a fairly complete page kit as well. So that's starting to make me feel a little bit better about using some of these lovely goodies, getting them out, because so far I've sort of I've made page kits, but then I haven't used them. So as I said, build a page spring cleaning edition, my friends. And last but not least is this gorgeous page kit. And this is using one of the paper pads that my lovely friend Colleen brought to me when she and Jay were visiting me at the very end of last September. So, and this has got some whipped cream cardstock with it. So I think this is absolutely lovely. And so this is fairly complete as well, because I've got the alphas and I have these lovely frames from 49 and Market Essentials. I can't remember now, were these, did I buy these with no, Vintage Artistry Essentials I did not get any of, did I? It was Simple Stories that I got to go with some of the nature studies. So I think these were in a Mercy TR kit. Were these in a Mercy? I think they were. So definitely the colors here go. I mean, these are sort of, you know, black and white, or more of a, not a dark black, but sort of the, and the whipped cream color. So this will go perfectly. And then I have a couple of little things here. I've got this lovely doily that was part of the package that my lovely friend Scylla sent me. And I used a little couple of these, but I don't remember where they came from, my friends, and I'm not sure they will go. They're a little bit more in the pink than the peach, so I think these are going to get put aside. And then I have a lovely sequin mix here to go with that as well. So the other thing I'm finding, except for that sort of starting point that I showed you, is I've taken the time now to make these page kits a little fuller and hopefully therefore a little bit easier to use. So my goal this month is actually going to be 7 pages, I believe. So I really want to try and use everything that I have shown you. So I've pared down some of the other supplies, and we will get to these supplies this month, my friends. So there you go. I will have all of my friends who play along with Build a Page down below. We do it, you know, a little bit differently. I think the one thing that we've decided that we're all going to do is start making our page kits on the 5th, and therefore our first video or Instagram post will be on the 5th. And then Chris wants to try, and she did very, very well last month, to continue with the original intent of Build a Page, which is to do 2 days in a row of sharing the kit. So 1 day paper, 1 day embellishment, and then 5 layouts in 5 days. I'm not so good at getting that done, so I've decided that I'm going to approach it a little bit more like Collection Obsession. I'm going to share on the 5th, and I'm going to get the layouts done throughout the month, but I will do a specific wrap-up for Build a Page at the end of this month. Well, I did not do that in March, but I will do that in April. I'm not sure whether Sheila has been so busy, but lots of exciting stuff. I can't remember now whether she told us she might be able to get back to playing along this month, or whether it will be next month. But we will see who gets to play along. Jen played along in March as well, so I will have all of my Build a Page posse down below, and we'll see who gets to play this month. And otherwise, there are just fantastic channels to go and visit. So there you go, my friends. Thanks for being here, and I will see you back here very, very soon. Bye for now, my friends.